This is what happens if you get in my way right now.
Next on Restaurant Impossible.
So you should fire everybody in here.
Everybody out the door.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
No, you listen to me.
You can't hear me if you're talking.
Let me finish. Don't interrupt me.
I'm not making that decision as an ultimatum.
I'm done talking about it. You figure it out. Never gonna work.
Chef Robert Irvine has 2 days and $10,000 to do the impossible.
Today I'm in Winter Garden, Florida, on my way to an unusually named restaurant called Cave In Barbecue. I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away from Orlando, where theme parks and theme restaurants rule.
I am a musician. I did that for over 30 years. On a whim, I decided I want to open a restaurant. Back in the day, my older brother and me were starving musicians. My younger brother was a starving actor. Food was expensive. Turkey parts were really cheap. And we're just pigging out on giant turkey wings, thinking this is what it must be like when cavemen were around. I called my younger brother, and I said, let's do something for real and open a restaurant.
And I said, no. Absolutely not. Don't want to do it. For 2 years. I said, no. It's crazy.
But I was really gung-ho, so I convinced them, and 9 months ago, Cave In Barbecue. The theme is prehistoric. Animal skins and prints, fake rocks in the wall. We have props from prehistoric movies. Everything is big.
My role in this restaurant is the executive chef. I also live on the West Coast. I'm an actor and a writer.
He's back and forth, and when he's gone, I'm thinking, oh no, it's gonna fall apart. Well, we were very busy the first 2-3 months. It tapered off to where there's some days nobody comes in here. We lose about $10,000 a month. I had to use my daughter's college fund to buy food or payroll. And I think, why aren't people coming in here? It makes me extremely sad.
I could see he's got the worries of the world on his shoulders. I'll tell you what about my brother. If there's anybody who deserves to succeed, it's him. And I'm tearing up over this.
The worst part is, I don't want to fail in front of my children. That really, really bothers me. I tell my child, both my children, have a dream, go for it. Don't let anything stop you. Give it everything you got. And then they see.
This restaurant goes down, it'll be a devastating blow.
I don't know what's in store for me in this mission, but I know with a name like Cave In, it's gonna be interesting.
And it's like somebody made a set in a movie. Some type of table that looks, I don't know, not usable, that's for sure. The floor that's got imprints on it, pterodactyls and all these bones, a lot of clutter. Somebody's obviously trying to do something different, and it's failing. Is it the theme itself? Is it the food? Or is it the location? Or is it all three? I have no idea. Buzz, Skip, come in the restaurant, please. How are you?
My name's Buzz.
Buzz?
Robert, Skip.
Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
The Cave In Barbecue. Whose brainchild was it?
Many, many years ago, when we were young, we grilled, we barbecued all the time. And over the years, barbecues got bigger and bigger. And then one day I thought, maybe we should make this into a real thing. We bought the restaurant 9 months ago. I came up with the theme. I mean, this is the land of themed restaurants here in Orlando area.
Actually, it's the worst place you can put a themed restaurant. You're in the area of two of the biggest theme parks in the world that
Correct.
have themed restaurants. And actually, not many themed restaurants work unless you're really good. Why are you wearing a chef's jacket?
I'm the executive chef here. I've designed the menu. I went to culinary school.
For how long?
For a year.
Ever run a restaurant kitchen?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
Do you understand payroll, costing of plates, labor?
I'm not here enough to know all what the labor cost is. I split my time between here and the West Coast. I'm an actor and a writer.
I'm confused.
Okay, I created the menu for my brother for the restaurant that he wanted to open up, so the restaurant is his.
Ever in a restaurant?
No. Most of my life, I've been a musician. In the last 10, I was a paramedic.
And I'm not laughing that you're a musician. I'm laughing that you're silly enough to think you can run a restaurant with no restaurant experience and a brother that didn't even finish culinary school. Sorry, you didn't.
That's true.
So how much money did you put in to build this?
About $500,000.
$500,000. Where did that money come from?
My in-laws.
So,
And I
credit
was-
card debt, what is that?
Right now, it's probably around $30,000.
What about savings?
I
Or
put
do you
all
borrow
our...
any money from anywhere else?
No, we've put all our savings into it.
Okay, so how much is that?
Between my daughter's college fund, probably about $100,000.
So you're already up to $630,000.
Yep.
Why did your parents-in-law put the investment in the first place?
Because they believed in me.
So you feel like you've let them down?
Yes.
And your kids?
Yep.
So what have you got to lose? You can walk away, right?
No, absolutely not. That would be a horrible thing to do. Don't judge my character. If the restaurant
judging your
fails,
character. I'm
still
making statements.
You're right.
Listen
well,
to me.
Listen to me.
No, you listen
You
to me.
can't hear me if you're talking. If the
You listen
restaurant
to
fails,
me.
I don't have $1 investment in it.
You
no.
don't.
But if the
So listen to
restaurant
what I
fails,
said.
I do have personal investment in it.
What is the personal investment?
My brother is the personal investment.
But he's failed.
My own ideas are yes.
He's failed.
He's failing. And you don't think it doesn't affect me? Of course it affects.
I said you walk away if he fails.
No, I don't just walk away.
So is it making you angry?
You're
Good,
making me
because
angry
it should
because
be.
you don't listen to me when I'm
It
talking.
should
I
be.
am listening
You
to you.
don't know your stuff. You're in a restaurant and you have no clue about how to run a restaurant.
I'm in control of the money.
But he's the chef. Have you costed your plates out?
Yes.
All right. No. What is the
No,
cost
I
of
haven't.
Oh, thank you.
Here's the deal. I will call myself a culinary chemist. I don't call
A what?
myself a chef, culinary chemist. I don't give myself the
chemist?
title of chef. I can go in there, I can take different ingredients, and I can come up with recipes.
He's doing your job and paying you. That's a good deal. I want that deal.
You know what? I want your deal. I want to own a restaurant and be able to travel around the country and tell other people what to do.
You've got to be good. If
Yeah?
you're good, then you can have my job. I don't think you've got the skills.
I think he does.
Okay, let's see. Go and cook me 5 dishes, okay?
I don't work that way.
So you should fire everybody in here then, right?
Don't think I haven't said that. Everybody out the door.
Open your eyes.
Holy.
Go and cook me 5 dishes, okay?
I don't work that way.
Why?
I have to sit down and think about what it is I'm going to do.
You can make 5 dishes. There's a ton of food in there. Make something.
Fine, whatever.
I know you can. Just come up with 5 dishes. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, fireworks.
If you need any ingredients, let me know.
I need a can of black beans opened up.
Normally at this point, I'm bringing people in to try the food and watch the service. That's irrelevant to me right now, because if Skip can't cook, then this restaurant is doomed before I do anything. Ready for me? So this is the famous barbecue sauce, correct?
Yes, sir.
That is St. Louis ribs, what we call our Stegosaurus ribs, with our signature La Brea tarpon sauce.
So you like sweet sauces?
So, yeah, they're more sweet.
It's very sweet. So these are the turkey wings. Why is that tough? You pre-cook these?
Yeah.
Then we finish them off.
Then we'll finish them off.
You know why? I know that. It tastes old. This is the pulled pork, right?
Yes.
Taste. You want to fix it? Talk to me honestly.
It's bland.
Bland, too sweet, tastes old. There's nothing on here that says that you can cook. This tells me this is a problem.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to open the door. Let's listen to the people.
I just want you to know I don't normally wear this jacket.
Why is it red, by the way?
Because everybody else wears black and I'm the boss.
Okay, can I tell you something?
Yes, sir.
When I'm in the kitchen, they know who the boss is. You don't need to show them by a different jacket. That's ego.
Okay.
You don't need that. There's nothing good coming out of that kitchen as long as Skip is the executive chef.
It's all subjective. the majority rule. So what I'm more interested in, instead of what Robert has to say, is what the people have to say. And if the people don't agree with him, then his opinion is no better than mine.
How are you?
You're greeted by kind of things that you might see at like a gift shop.
Which seems a little tacky. Something you might find maybe on like one of the theme park properties.
I do like themed restaurants if it's done tastefully. I feel like they're over the top here.
Your two sides for that one, you said sweet super tots.
All right, I ordered the barbecue meat sandwich with their signature sauce, which is a little on the sweet side, more sweet than a typical barbecue place.
I ordered the St. Louis style pork ribs. They're just extremely sweet, a little bit too sweet for my taste.
I know it's a caveman themed restaurant, but I'm not sure how you eat this. How do you get into it? I don't know.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm Buzz and Skip's older brother. I'm the assistant manager.
Have you ever worked in a restaurant before?
Never.
Thank you. We've got a kitchen manager, an executive chef, general manager, so many cooks, 3 servers, a bartender, and an assistant manager. But I got a funny feeling labor far outweighs the revenue. No wonder it's failing to the tune of $630,000. You're GM, right?
Yes, sir.
Skip!
Yes, sir.
Who's in charge of the kitchen?
My kitchen manager right now.
So why do I have a general manager running the line and your kitchen manager is doing squat?
My kitchen manager is expoing right now.
No, he wasn't, because the general manager was, until I walked in here and threw him off the line. And why are the servers doing
Servers make their own salads.
Why?
Each salad is made fresh to the table.
You have enough staff in here and an expo that could be doing that on their own.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the guests are not getting taken care of because they're making salads. Chef has no clue about running a restaurant. It's never going to work. Not the way it is.
Well, let's readdress chain of command. I don't think you were needed back here today. We had 3 people on the line.
If there was something that needed to be brought up to us that you wanted to be the plan, then you need to tell us. Because I can't read your mind. When somebody's not here all the time, it's really easy to go and Monday quarterback and decide you did this wrong, and to point fingers at everybody else when all of us are trying our best. And to be demanding and demeaning, it doesn't support or help anybody.
You were in the kitchen, and the general manager was doing an expediter's job.
Behind my back. If you weren't here and I turned around and saw that, or if Buzz came in and saw that...
You did see it.
Buzz is caught between a rock and a hard place because he relies on his brother to know what's going on and to make those decisions, but he's not here to do any of that.
You're not part of it 365 days a year.
I believed that I hired the people to carry my ball for me when I'm not here.
So you should fire everybody in here then, right?
Don't think I haven't said that. Everybody out the door.
Buzz! It's your parents-in-law's money and yours. They invested in you, not your brother, you. And you're responsible to make sure that their investment is sound. If you can't learn everything I teach you, you will fail within weeks of me leaving here. And then I fail, and I won't fail.
I really want you to help me fix this place. I want to succeed. It's important to me.
Why?
I'm trying to compose myself.
Why?
I have family. I want to show my children that if you try, I don't want my children to think that their dad is a failure. I say, follow your dreams. Get an idea. Go for it. And to fail,
there's nothing wrong with...
option.
There's nothing wrong with...
No, I know where you're going with that. There's nothing wrong with failing if you try.
If you have done the most homework you can possibly do...
I thought I did.
Who hired the kitchen staff?
Be honest with you, most of the kitchen staff was hired by my brother and my general manager.
How often does your brother go back to the West Coast?
He comes back for a few months. He stays a little bit and he goes back. He doesn't want to give up his dream on the West Coast.
So he's really out of the picture.
I convinced him to help me with this because his recipes are good. Do I need him here? I would love him to be here.
Buzz.
But I can't make him change his life. I want you to show us, even my brother, as stubborn as he is, we want to save this place. We really do. Robert was extremely honest and brutal.
You want to print it out right now?
Yeah. I want to really go home and cry for a long time. I need a minute to get my composure.
So now I'm going to meet Lynn, my designer, and figure out what we're going to do with this restaurant. Hey.
Hey, Robert. Wow. What is this place?
It's like the set of a movie.
It looks like it's set up for a kid's birthday party, actually.
I'm not a big lover of themed restaurants, especially where we have two of the biggest theme parks in the world.
Right, and this is so
right here.
poorly done theme.
For me, I would change it completely because I hate it. But here's the thing.
This table cost them $3,000. It was a prop in a movie, as was the TV thingy over there.
They want me to enhance what they've already spent all that money on.
So you want to actually take this more cool, themey cave, which is the first for us to do something so themed.
Yes, it is.
And it's going to be a real challenge on $10,000 because to do themed well, like you said, is really expensive. So we're going to have to get really creative in here.
All right, let's empty this place out. Everything must go.
I'm taking down pterodactyls. We've got skins on the walls. There's all these movie props all over the place. I don't want to be in Lynn's shoes on this one, I'll tell you that.
You know, it's bad enough to have fake plants in a restaurant, but fake plants that look dead, that's really sad.
This is what happens if you get in my way right now.
I spend a lot of time thinking about what to put in here. So to see it all go is, yeah, it hurts a little bit.
I don't like these. Buzz, how much did you pay for this sign?
Oh, a lot.
There you go.
The one thing I did not want removed is the sign on the wall. I can't even watch them take it down. And I don't even want to hear it. I'm hearing it. Looks like when I first opened. Everything I had in here is gone.
And you said something to me that struck a chord with me because I have children. You don't want your children to see you as a failure, right? So we're going to not let that happen, right?
Right. I feel like I failed my brother.
Why?
Because I designed everything on the menu, and if you change everything on the menu, and if that's what failed, then I failed my brother.
But you didn't fail me. Don't worry about it. Come here.
I like your food. We need people that pay to like the food.
It's the first time I've actually seen you show some emotion instead of fighting.
He's a stubborn guy.
That's okay. I don't mind stubborn guys. You didn't fail. What you did is you misread something. It didn't work the way it was. So now, because you want to keep this idea, I'm going to enhance this idea. And just so you know, I wouldn't open a restaurant that's themed like this. But I'm going to do the best for you as if it was my own restaurant.
Okay.
Then you have to run with it. Off you go.
So for the restaurant, I'm going to keep it all natural. Some cool green colors through the plants. For the walls, dark earth tones. For the front of the bar, I'm going to bring in a nice punch of color, a neutral floor, and then some cool giant dinosaur art.
I've got 5 managers and all the staff assembled in a building just down the block, and I'm going to show them exactly how no leadership completely confuses the staff, the customers, and even themselves. So you're probably wondering why I brought you down to this empty space.
Yes.
I've never seen a restaurant with so many managers and so few customers. What is it like working with 5 managers?
Confusing.
Confusing.
You get a labyrinth of different opinions from different sides.
We spend a lot of our time wondering who's going to get mad at what we're doing when we're being told to do something.
There's a lot of opinions that go around instead of trying to get the product out.
So these are stacking bowls, and this represents your chain of command that you have in your restaurant. So if I take Jerry, for example, making stuffing for the mushrooms, he starts it this way. Then guess what? Dan comes in and he says, oh no, we should add some wine because Skip told me to last time we made it. Dan told me this, and Skip told me it before, right? Rich comes in and says, why are you guys using wine? Then Buzz comes in and says, check the recipe. I don't know. Your whole communication of what you want is lost because there is no leadership.
Most of the time, The hierarchy is me.
The hierarchy changes because Skip comes back, he becomes the boss, and you fall under him because you respect him. So when he walks back, he becomes the big dog, and you go the second dog.
Well, it's his food, yeah. I
No,
mean,
it is. I can see it.
Yeah.
Because he's stronger-minded than you are.
I want Buzz to act like a boss, because ultimately, it's his money on the line.
Who says this is how I want it? Who says that?
You.
I asked Buzz and Skip to meet with me privately, because it's time to make some tough decisions. I don't know what your plans for your future are, but you have to decide. Is it here? And you're going to come back and you're going to do what you want to do, or you're going to stay in LA? Because you can't really split your time. You're doing both yourselves a disservice. You are trying to chase a dream of writing. If you want to do that, then do it. Don't mess around with this, because that's not what you want. I don't think it is. I'm giving you an ultimatum, basically. Either pack up LA, move back here, and run this and make it successful with your brother, or get the hell out of it and let him do his job. Simple as that. You can't go back and forth. It's not gonna work. So tomorrow, I want to know what you want to do. I've got some homework for you, too.
Okay.
I want to know what you want to do with the people you have in there. Who's going to manage what you don't know that I can teach you?
Okay.
When we take that mirror and look at ourselves,
It's hard.
sometimes we don't like it.
Over the past few months, I've had a lot of sleepless nights. Tonight is gonna be one of those.
I got a lot to think about tonight. I really do. Robert gave me an ultimatum. I hate ultimatums.
The decision Skip and I need to come to tomorrow is gonna be a big change for both of us.
Cave-In Barbecue is the first themed restaurant I've ever tackled.
Somebody's obviously trying to do something different, and it's failing.
Buzz owns the restaurant and is saddled with a debt.
I had to use my daughter's college fund to buy food or payroll. And I think, why aren't people coming in here? It makes me extremely sad.
His brother Skip controls the menu, and that's a problem right there.
I hired the people to carry my ball for me when I'm not here.
So you should fire everybody in here then, right?
Don't think I haven't said that. Everybody outdoor.
But you can only do that when you feel free to come in from the West Coast.
Is Skip going to be all in here in Florida or follow his dreams in LA?
I am anxious to hear what Skip's going to decide. Believe it or not, I have no idea which way he's going to go. None.
We need a cohesive leadership, or the restaurant will literally cave in.
Morning, guys.
Hey, morning.
Good morning, Robert.
Oh! I love that. Love it. So from cartoonish, we've gone to...
Museum. I want to do like a museum exhibit.
So what is that you're playing with?
These are actual puzzle pieces, and we were going to put them all over the front of the bar.
If I do something that draws my eye here, why would I need these cut-out pieces things? We're not using them. Okay.
All right.
Simple,
Well, that saves us some
decision.
time at least.
Gone. Moving on in. Our cave here. It's looking pretty cool.
And it's the focal point of the restaurant. I built a lot of things, but last night, building this column.
He was hating me last night, but it looks so amazing.
It's taken a lot of time. The column piece took a lot of time, and this arch.
It's very cool looking, and
it's
you know,
great.
good. I like the way we're going. I'm going to meet with Buzz and Skip because I gave them some homework last night. Lots to do, okay? Quick,
Okay, we'll get on it,
Thanks,
Robert.
guys. Morning, guys.
Morning, sir.
Yesterday, I gave you some homework before you went home.
Yep.
Your homework was, how are you going to delegate responsibility?
Basically, I have to let whoever's going to be in charge. Based on all that, though, what he's going to do is also a major decision for me.
Okay. Skip, I told you ultimatum. You're either all in here or you're all in on your own career in LA. And it's very harsh for me to do that, but I have to do that in order to make him successful. You got to decide.
And I don't know what he's going to do, so I'm going to find out as you find out.
What are you going to do?
I'm not making that decision as an ultimatum. I'll make that decision with my brother.
Let me tell you what I think, right? And I don't mind if you stay, but then be in it. Don't be half in it. Just put a tiptoe in and walk out. If he stays and you continue to do this, you will fail. And I mean fail with a capital F.
You don't want me to be part of it, I'll walk away for your benefit
No,
and only your benefit.
You know what? You're throwing it on my shoulders.
What are you
Make a
afraid of?
decision. Don't say, Buzz, if you want me here, if you don't want me part of it. Did you hear me say that? You're supposed to make your own decision. No, forget Robert, because he's trying to help the restaurant survive. You should be
I'm
able
not changing
Let me
anything.
finish. Don't interrupt me, please. I'm your older brother. You're not making a decision. You're trying to throw it on me, and that's not fair. It's your life. Do you want to be in the restaurant, or do you want to be in the West Coast? It got to the point where I didn't need Robert to give Skip that ultimatum. It was me that needed to give him that ultimatum. I had to do it.
Put your big boy pants on and decide what you want. I'm done talking about it. You figure it out.
I can split my time. I believe there's no one way.
There is no 50-50. You give half of your effort there and half of your effort here. That doesn't work.
I'm out. I'm going home.
Okay. All right. Listen, you're my brother. I love you. But it wasn't working, Skip.
But I just failed you.
No, you didn't fail me. We opened this place because of you and me together. We opened this. It's still ours. Come on, man. You'll always be in there somewhere. All right? You know that, right?
I don't know.
You look weird when you cry.
Sometimes having your bros back means you have to walk away.
He was my security blanket, I think. I was afraid to jump into his shoes. With him not being here, I can step in and it'll work.
This was the front counter when you first entered. We're turning it into a host stand. We repurposed the wood. But we added a cool detail to the front that looks like an entrance to an old cave.
One of the biggest challenges with putting together this cave wall, there are a bunch of pieces, you have to assemble them. There's a lot of steps to this, but the panel looks amazing. So much better than that stuff they had on the walls before.
If I'm going to do a prehistoric themed restaurant, I need to talk to some dinosaur experts.
At the end of the day, if kids like restaurants, parents go to it. Circle time.
Who likes to eat with their hands? Who likes to get messy all over your faces and like, ah? Yeah? Who likes dinosaurs?
Me!
Ah. If you saw dinosaurs on the wall, or you saw a cave, or I don't know, would that be cool?
Yeah. A cave, like a cave with a T-Rex coming out of it.
A cave with a T-Rex. Why didn't I think of that? Would you go to that restaurant a lot?
Yeah.
Do you think you got, Mom, can we go to the dinosaur restaurant?
Yeah.
Look at these.
That's I like that pink.
You want that one? Oh, look at this one.
Okay. I like the one with the ribbon.
We're trading dinosaurs here. If you come to dinner and you bring your dinosaur, we'll give you free dessert.
Yes! Okay, that's good.
I want everybody to put your hands in. Cave in dinosaurs. You ready? 1, 2, 3. So how do I get up now? 1, 2. It's a good thing I'm having fun now,
Are you okay, dude?
because things are about to become very serious.
One thing that I do was look through the P&Ls. It's really interesting what I found. Why are we 15 steaks missing?
Now it's time for Trivia Impossible. Which one of these is not part of the paleo diet, also known as the caveman diet? Is it A, nuts, B, grains, or C, fruits? The answer after the break. Which one of these is not part of the paleo diet, also known as the caveman diet? The answer is B, grains.
I'm going to talk with Buzz and Rich, his general manager, about looking at their costs and revenue. Because when I look at the P&L, nothing actually makes sense. Hey, guys. So, yesterday when I arrived, I was astonished at how many staff you have. Rich, have you ever been involved in any of the numbers or scheduling and things like that?
Scheduling, yes.
And how have you figured them schedules out?
A lot of it has been looking at small trends that we've had and staff accordingly to that.
Piece of advice, you have to look at revenue before you schedule. Your P&L tells me you're scheduling far too many people. The last 3 months of revenue was $45,000. Nice little pile. This pile represents your salary and the wages, $54,000. Look at the difference for that 3 months. What are we thinking about that right now?
Thinking I spent $9,000 more than I made.
Just in labor. I want you to understand everything you're throwing away.
It sucks. I need to change it. I mean, I know we've been losing money for a long time, so it's not surprising, but it's shocking that it's that much.
That, along with the food and the management, is why you're not making any money. There has to be a budget set in place that he knows, hey, he can schedule 6 people, 2 people, based on the business. Every day, we should know what we've used, how much beef came in. How many did you sell? Oh, look at this. Why are we 15 steaks missing? And don't think it doesn't happen. I'm not just saying here, I'm talking everywhere.
Yes, sir.
By getting access to the budget, Ridge can staff accordingly, and Cave-In Barbecue can get back to the business of making money.
You can make it here if you work together, you respect and listen. All right, let's go.
I've asked Skip to join us in the kitchen because I know how proud he was of his menu. I want to show him how, with some creative changes, we can bring more people into this restaurant.
I'm going to give you a new take on a traditional Scottish and English dish, which is a Scotch egg. We're going to call it a dino egg. I've taken pulled pork into a food processor, egg yolk, a little bit of my barbecue sauce. Yours was sweet yesterday. This is a chipotle barbecue sauce because I want a little bit of heat. We have a boiled egg. The white is set. The inside is pretty raw. Cover.
It's pretty cool.
I've never seen anything like that.
That's really cool. I like this. Egg wash into my crumb. I want the outside to be nice and crispy. Into my fryer. Meanwhile, my barbecue sauce, coleslaw, homemade mayonnaise, a little bit of sriracha, and lemon juice, salt and pepper. That's it. Green onion. Oh, looky,
Wow, that looks
looky.
really cool. That is awesome. Oh, yeah.
I like that. I'll try a little bit of it.
What do you think?
Creamy and the seed goes great together, well balanced.
It looks good. The presentation is amazing.
It's a great dish. You had Cornish hen, right? But it takes 35 minutes to get out?
Approximately, yeah.
Why does it take 35 minutes?
We cook it fresh. We cut the backbone out, butterfly it open.
Remove all the bones well in advance, so you're not making these to order. Salt, pepper, oil into a hot pan. You can serve this with a potato cake, potato and onions. Start a little sauce, chicken stock. Put a little garlic in there. This is called what?
Monty Beurre, is that right?
Monty Beurre, mount with butter.
Wow, look at you.
Chopped tarragon.
Wow.
Broccoli rabe.
Wow. Cuts like butter.
That's sexy food where I come from.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Holy crap. That is really, really good.
That is yummy.
I would destroy that thing sitting at a table.
That's a dish people will talk about.
That and that.
If you don't mind.
No.
I don't go for seconds on many things.
I wanted to feature when you first walked in the restaurant, it gave mood and made you feel welcome. So this is our living wall. It's going to be behind our new host stand. It's an actual system that goes on the wall. You water it from the top. It drains all the way down. It comes into a reservoir here. So it's actually meant for this. It's going to continue to grow and add life to this restaurant.
Here we are, it's 4:40 in the afternoon. We're just starting to empty all the tools out. We're still cleaning the floor, bringing the benches and banquettes in. We're still painting, putting stencils on the wall. We've got to set the bar up with glasses and everything else we need. We've got to clean it. Then we set the restaurant up. Not a lot of time. 6 o'clock, my time to open. 200 plus people coming in, and a lot still to do. Tables, chairs. Don't put it on there, go down the end and wait for me. The chair. Start on all these. It's not easy to do a themed restaurant right, but what we've created here has all the potential to be a true attraction. I've been tough on Buzz and his brother Skip, but hopefully what I'm about to show them will be all worthwhile.
I pretty much have risked everything for this restaurant. My wife's inheritance, my kids' college, everything. If this goes bust, that's a huge burden. I don't know how I could live with that. There's everything riding on this reopening. Everything.
When all is said and done, I know that my brother was in trouble. And I know that part of that was some of the things that I had offered him. And I just really want him to succeed.
Hopefully you enjoy my interpretation of your theme, which I have never done before. Are you ready to see your new restaurant?
Yes.
Yes. Open your eyes.
Holy.
Hopefully you enjoy my interpretation of your theme, which I have never done before. Are you ready to see your new restaurant?
Yes.
Yes. Open your eyes.
Holy. This is unbelievable.
Damn. Look at this.
This is how I imagined this place should be. This is incredible. I am amazed. I am totally amazed. This is crazy. I don't think it could look any better than this.
It's inviting. That's what it is. I see a place that I would actually come in and sit down and enjoy.
Go have a look.
This place looks like $1 million. Wow, check this out. I'm embarrassed at what it used to look like, really.
Too cool.
This is the first living wall we have done in
Wow,
any
it's
restaurant.
real. Oh my God. This is incredible. I'm amazed. I sat out there and I tried to think, what was this place gonna look like? And this is real. This is so much better than it was. Man.
Why are you crying right now?
Because it's amazing. This is what I wanted. This is upscale looking.
2 days and $10,000.
And I
created an amazing restaurant that
a
I
year
think
and a half and too much money and didn't even come close to what this looks like. I want to kiss you. That's how happy I am, man. This is unbelievable, man. Thank you so much. I am so much in your debt.
No, you're not in my debt. You know
This
what
is
debt to me
incredible.
is? You know what debt to me is? Be successful. That's it.
This is amazing. I'm glad you were here. This just happened to me too, man. This is crazy.
I am overwhelmed. I know what my brother's vision was. And I knew that we honestly fell short on what we could do.
This is incredible. I get the coolest restaurant in the world, man.
Skip, I know I was tough on you, and Buzz and I was tough on you, but there's two people that I'm actually tougher on because I want the restaurant to be the best restaurant. Lynn and Tom.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Whoa, applause.
Congratulations, man. Incredible, man. Thank you so much.
Hi. Thank you so much.
What a great thing that you did.
It's definitely one of a kind,
Yes.
I'll tell you that much.
I'm going to be successful. You have given me hope. You actually changed my life.
You've given him his dream. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get back on track pursuing my own dream.
I know there's a lot of people waiting outside.
I can't wait for these people to see this place, man.
Go let them in.
Come on in. Thanks for coming. It's great to see you inside.
The first time I came in, I just thought it was a little tacky. Now it really looks like you're dining inside of a cave. It's awesome.
One of the coolest features is the pterodactyl hanging over the bar.
I like the art. One of the coolest things about this restaurant is this T-Rex right here.
When I think about how much money I spent on an architect and how much time I spent, and he did it in 2 days, it's just unreal.
leg right now.
Turkey leg like that, it's like a carnival's paradise right there. The food is flying out the kitchen. We got a winner.
I need table 11 on the fly. Pulled pork with sweet potatoes.
There's the dino egg. Does that look sexy? Pulled pork, sweet potato fries. This is what food is all about.
We ordered the dino egg. It was excellent, delicious. I would definitely come back for it.
The egg inside and the pork, it was amazing. I really have never had anything like it in my life, and it was really good.
I ordered the riblets, and it's delicious. The sauce is smoky and has a tang to it. It's so different than it was before.
This is Cornish hen. It's very well prepared. It's juicy.
We're going to be able to work together a lot better now. We have so much more communication. We're set up for success right now.
The old place was unhappy, and this is not. I'm extremely proud of this place, and I mean, I'm going to come back here with friends from California.
This is up there in the top 3, next to my children being born and getting married. If I can't succeed with this, then nobody can.
I can say without hesitation and without reservation, the Cave-In Barbecue is one of a kind. You've got to come see it for yourself because this place is gonna rock. We took it from a yabba dabba don't to a yabba dabba do.
To find out how the Cave-In Barbecue is doing, go to foodnetwork.com/RI.
That's done.
If you own a failing restaurant, contact us at foodnetwork.com.